Hey everyone, welcome to this week's Family Ministry Moment. For the last few months, I've been working through what the future of our children and youth ministry looks like. And I am privileged to serve with a bunch of teachers and leaders who love our students and who tirelessly, endlessly continue to serve within the children and youth ministry. And we've been talking through about how to recruit some more people to come help out within the student ministries. And I've been thinking through what that looks like. And over the next few months, I'm trying to give some of my teachers a break and rotate some new folks in and out. And if you're interested, we're looking for you. But this week's devotional talks about calling and responding to, what God's call may be on your life. Now, I truly believe that a calling can be a myriad of things. It doesn't have to be just serving in the children or youth ministry, or reaching out to our special needs ministry and Through the Roof, or singing in the choir, or perhaps doing a mission project or working with the homeless. Calling can be at home, whether it means to lead your family, to be an amazing partner or an amazing mom or dad. There's a lot of callings we all can have on our lives, but what's really important is whether or not we respond to that call. And I'm reminded of the story of Jonah. Whenever I think about calling, that's one that comes to my mind all the time. And when reading through Jonah, you realize that Jonah didn't respond to the call that God put on him. And he was supposed to go give this amazing message to the people of Nineveh about how to get right with God and how to make amends, and he didn't want to do that. He didn't believe they deserved forgiveness. But you know what? God still did it. He carried it out even though Jonah didn't want to be a part of it. But what God did do is he let Jonah still be a part of it. He let him watch what happened. And it wasn't spiteful. It was actually loving. Even though he didn't respond positively to watching Nineveh become right with God, he was a part of it. God let him watch it all happen. And yeah, he might have been a little disappointed, but what was cool is that God loved Jonah enough that even though he didn't do what God called him to do, he was still beloved by God. He was still cared for and shown what God could do. What's awesome about that is that whether we respond to God or not, God still loves us. Whether we follow through on what we might believe our callings are or what we truly know our callings are, God still loves us. And I know I get to serve with a bunch of people that are amazing and they have answered their calling, and I'm grateful that they have. And I know there's some people out there who are probably feeling called to serve in some way, and I'd love to talk to you about it, whether it's to serve within the children and youth ministry or any part of the church or in your community or family. I would love for each of us to respond to that call, but even if we don't, know that God still loves you just the way you are and just the way you're created. This week's Devo talks about how we're loved just the way we're created. This Sunday is a special Sunday in the life of our church. It's a one-service Sunday. We're having service at 10 o'clock, and then we're going to be having a potluck luncheon afterwards. So I hope I can get to meet all of you at that potluck luncheon. It'd be super cool to be able to do that. We're having youth group at 4 o'clock Sunday night, and then we've got summer stuff going on after that. So I hope to connect with you guys this summer. I hope to see your students this summer. This is a great time for all of us to get reacquainted, reconnected, if we didn't get to do that over the school year. So this is Manu, your children and youth pastor, signing off, and I hope to see you Sunday.